Mohammed Zillur Rahman was the 19th President of Bangladesh from 2009 to 2013. He was also a senior presidium member of the Awami League. In 2009, Rahman was elected to the presidency by Parliament in an uncontested vote. The Awami League had won the vast majority of seats in the 2008 parliamentary election. He is the third president of Bangladesh, after Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Ziaur Rahman, to die in office, while being the first to die of natural causes. Early in personal life, Rahman was born in Barabapatsila, Kishoreganj district, his mother's paternal home. His father, Mahir Alimian, was a lawyer, the chairman of the then Mymensing local board and the member of the district board. Rahman was married to fellow Awami League politician Ivy Rahman, the Women's Affairs Secretary of the same party. Ivy was killed in the 2004 Dhaka grenade attack. Together they had one son, Nazmul Hassan Papon, and two daughters, Tania Bakht and Tanima Bakht. Papon is the president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, managing director of Beximco Pharma and AMP Education. His early education started at a nearby primary school named Barab Model Government Primary School. After passing from there, he went to Barab KB Pilot High School in 1941. In 1946, he passed matriculation from Barab KB High School. He graduated with an Intermediate of Arts in 1947 from Dhaka Intermediate College. In 1954, he got his MA with honours in History and LLB degree from Dhaka University. Early politics. Rahman participated in the Bengali language movement of 1952. Later, as an Awami League candidate, he was elected as a Member of Parliament in the 1970 national elections of Pakistan. During the Bangladesh Liberation War, Rahman actively participated in the government in exile. After the war, Rahman became the General Secretary of Awami League in 1972. He was elected as a Member of the Parliament in the 1973 general elections. After the assassination of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Rahman was arrested by the army junta, and spent 4 years in prison. Rahman served as a minister in the Awami League government between 1996 and 2001. Presidency. Rahman was sworn in as the 19th President of Bangladesh on 12 February 2009. Rahman exercised his power to grant clemency to as many as 21 individuals while he was in office. In contrast, only 4 pardons were granted by his predecessors between 1972 and 2008. Clemency power exercised by Rahman. Among the people for whom Rahman exercised his clemency power is Ahm Biplab, who was convicted in the case of murdering a lawyer, whose body was cut into pieces and thrown into a river. The Sessions Court awarded Biplab, son of Awami League leader and mayor of Lakshmipur municipality Abu Taya, the death penalty for the murder in absentia. He was further convicted for the murder of 2 other persons on separate occasions. Biplab committed the crimes in 2000 and 2001 when the Bangladesh Awami League was in power. The High Court held the judgment of the Courts of Sessions in the case of murdering the lawyer but remitted the death penalties of 2 cases to life imprisonments. Following applications from Biplab's mother Rahman, the then president pardoned Biplab in the murder case of the lawyer in July 2011 and then in February 2012 remitted the 2 other life imprisonments to 10 years imprisonments. Illness and death. Rahman died at Mount Elizabeth Hospital in Singapore after he was flown to the country by an air ambulance for critical lung infection on 10 March 2013. It followed his admission to the combined military hospital at Dhaka cantonment the previous day. In Singapore, he had been undergoing treatment for kidney and respiratory problems since the 11th of March. Bangladesh's High Commissioner in Singapore Mahbub Uzad Zaman announced the president died at a hospital here in Singapore at 6:47 p.m. a local time. At the time of his death, his children were with him. In his absence, Parliamentary Speaker Abdul Hamid was appointed as acting president on the 14th of March. A presidential spokesman later announced that Hamid has declared 3 days of national mourning. He was buried in Dhaka's Banani graveyard. In reaction to his death, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's immediate response was to express profound shock and that the death was an irreparable loss to the country and its people, according to her press secretary Abul Kalam Azad.